Today's story, The Forgotten Melody. We have also added this story to our playlist, where you can find all our channel stories at one place for your convenience. Let's begin. Lena sat alone at the grand piano in her grandmother's old house, the soft hum of the wind rattling the windows. The house was quiet, almost too quiet, as if it had been holding its breath for years. Her grandmother, once a renowned pianist, had passed away months ago, leaving the house and the piano behind. Lena hadn't been able to bring herself to touch the instrument until today. Her grandmother had always told her that the piano held magic, a melody that only the right person could unlock. Lena had never understood what that meant until now. She ran her fingers over the yellowed keys, gently pressing one, then another, letting the soft notes fill the empty room. The piano seemed to whisper something to her. Something familiar, but long forgotten. As a child, Lena had spent hours listening to her grandmother play, enchanted by the melodies that seemed to dance through the air. She had tried to learn, but the music never came to her the way it had come to her grandmother. She had given up years ago, believing she simply wasn't meant for music, but today was different. Today, something tugged at her heart as she sat before the piano. It was as if the keys were calling her, urging her to remember. She closed her eyes and let her fingers hover above the keys. Then, with a deep breath, she pressed down. The first note was hesitant, then the next, and the next. Slowly, an unfamiliar tune began to form, a melody that felt as if it had always been a part of her, waiting to be discovered. Her hands moved instinctively, and the music flowed effortlessly, each note blending with the next in a rhythm she had never learned but somehow knew. Lena's heart raced. This wasn't just a song, it was something deeper, a forgotten piece of herself that had been hidden away for years. As the music grew louder, she could almost hear her grandmother's voice, whispering the words of an old lullaby she used to sing to her. The melody carried her back to her childhood, to the times when her grandmother's music had filled the house with warmth and light. Lena could see her grandmother's smile, hear the laughter that had once echoed through the rooms. It was all so vivid, as if the past was reaching out to her, asking her to remember what she had lost. When the last note faded, Lena opened her eyes, tears streaming down her face. The room was still, but the air felt different, lighter. The forgotten melody had unlocked something within her, a connection to her grandmother, to the music she had once loved, and to a part of herself that she had buried long ago. Lena stood up and walked away from the piano, her heart full of gratitude. She hadn't just rediscovered a forgotten melody, she had found her way back home.